Hey guys, Steve here, how's everyone going? Well, I've got another video today. We're at a great spot, Kilkeven Bush Camp. I'll do a video on this place, show you all around it. Make sure you check that out. Should have it up before this one. But today we're going to do a bit of a cook up. Like I said, we did a previous cook up a few weeks ago with a roasting tray that I got from Barbecue Spit Rotisseries, and absolutely amazing. It was a butterflied lamb, cooked up some roast veggies, absolutely amazing. I'll put a photo of it up on the screen there so you know what I'm talking about. But today I'm going to do a follow-up video, and it's actually with the other product that they sent me out. I mentioned it on the last video. It's the little mini roasting thing that goes with the Auspit. It's actually made by Auspit, but it's sold through Barbecue Spit Rotisseries, and they sell lots of products. But this is just another one they sell, and it's actually for cooking up veggies, or you could put chicken in it, all sorts of things, but absolutely fantastic. And what we're going to do, we're going to cook up some roast potatoes in it tonight. So I've got them cooking over on the just parboiling them. So what we've got is just your normal washed little potatoes in there. We're just going to boil them up for about 10 or 15 minutes, just get them a little bit parboiled, and then we're going to go over to the fire pit here, and got the charcoal heating up in there, and I'm using my Uniflame little cooker tonight, not my little snow peak or my camp cube, because I can actually fit both of the appliances on there. I'll show you how they all work. And we're going to cook up some chicken wings in that little roasting tray where I did the butterflied lamb last time. But like I said, down at Kilkeven Bush Camp, we got old .261 all set up, and a few other campers and kids down here. Great little spot, we'll show you around it, but absolutely fantastic. So stay tuned, and make sure you check out at the end, because I'm going to be announcing how you can win one of these little roasting containers. I'm going to be giving one away, so stay tuned for the end and find out all the details. And thanks very much for watching. Cheers everyone. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got the basket here that we were using last time on the lamb, butterflied lamb. Now we've got the chicken, and I've used their chicken rub. It's up on the back of the trailer there, and you might grab it. So what we've done is we've cut all the wing tips off and put a bit of oil on them, and put some of this rub on it that we got off them as well. So you can get that off Barbecue Spit Rotisseries. Check them out. We got it in a 3-pack off them. Go to their website, but we're going to put the top on the basket. Now I didn't show you this before because I actually lost the footage when we were doing the meat. Couldn't show it to you, but today we can. So all you do is put your whatever you're cooking inside there, and you notice on the end here they've got these little adjustments for the height. So we'll just squeeze these little metal prongs in, put it all the way down, I think, because the chicken's not very wide, and you can see there now, if I get that bit of paper towel off, that they're all secured in there. They'll probably move up and down a little bit. They should be right once we get the once they start getting a bit of heat on them. And what we'll do is I might just put them on there and have it flat for a moment, let the heat go through them, and once they get a bit sticky and that, they should be right. They shouldn't move around too much. So once the skewer and all that goes through. So let's get into it. We'll get it on the fire and get it going. Then we'll show you what this video is about, cooking the potatoes up in this. Cheers guys. Hi everyone. Well, I had to cut in a little bit of an insert from home. I'm not out camping anymore. We've actually had the cook up, but I forgot to show you one part. I was talking about there just a minute ago on the previous bit of a clip. I was showing you putting the chicken in the basket, getting ready to put on the fire. And I said I'd show you the drum roller cooking up. I actually forgot to film anything. We were in a hurry, and we had the chicken on, and we needed to get the roast potatoes on. So we just shoved them in the roller, got them all on the spit, and I actually forgot to show you how this all works. So I'm cutting this in right now, and then we'll go back out to Kilkeven Bush Camp in a minute. So it's got a little twisted lock on the end here. Now that goes over a 8mm spindle, so you don't have to have the exact Auspit. If you've got something that's got an 8mm spindle that'll go through there, you can use this. Now that just tightens up and it'll screw, like if you got like a hexagon one or something, one of those ones you buy from Bunnings or something like that, should work on that. And you just tighten that down on it. So that's the tighten up end. The other end has just got a bigger hole in it. It's actually probably about 12 mil. But that's the end that you take off. So you basically just pull the end off. It's got a couple of little raised pieces in it that go into those round circles around the edge of the thing. And all you basically do, I haven't got any potatoes, we've ate them all, but I've got these ones, they're a little bit big, but you'll get the gist of it. So you just get your potatoes, veggies, carrots, whatever, pop them inside there, put the end back on, give it a good hit, it won't come off, and put that through your spindle, tighten up that, and away you go, Bob's your uncle. So, and it'll just turn around and the veggies will roast away on the inside of it. So we're gonna cut back to Kilkeven Bush Camp now. I'll actually show you this on the spit with the chicken and we'll finish off the clip. Cheers everyone. Okay everyone, just coming back to show you the rotisserie. We had to get the potatoes on, so all we basically did, like we showed you before, we parboiled them, took the end off, threw all the potatoes in there, we put a bit of oil and a bit of the rub on like we did with the chicken, and just threw them in the rotisserie there. You can see it's been going for about an hour now. I've had to throw some more charcoal in to get a bit more heat in there. And the chicken is cooking up beautifully. Look at the bloody, if you could have the smell coming off it. Now what I did do, I said there before the chicken was moving around a bit, and you remember on my other cook up, we had a couple of potatoes fall out of the end. There's a little bit of a gap in the end there. So what we've done is, we've put a tiny little bit of tin foil in each end of that little rotisserie basket, and that's done the trick. It stopped it from falling out. It's keeping it all in there, and it's actually working a treat. So the potatoes are zooming around inside the little drum roller there. The little bits you can see coming out there is just the rubbing that we put on there, but potatoes should cook up really well in that little drum roller. Now I am going to give one of these away. Like I said, at the end of the video, I'll tell you what it's all about, but absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching. We'll show you when they're finished now. This will be the last little bit I'll show you here, but absolutely fantastic. This little Uniflame cooker that we've got here is really doing the trick. We'll probably take this with us from now on when we go camping, because that really packs up flat. I might do another video on that and just show you that again. I don't know whether I have one on my channel. I am going to do a video on all my cooking appliances because I have so many of them. I said that on the sneaky little live feed I had, but we'll show you once it's all cooked up, once we get it off, and show you the finished product. Cheers. Okay everyone, we've got it all cooked. Now I've got the potatoes served up already. We've taken them out of the container up here. So that's it there. And what I did was, they were still a little bit pale, but they were cooked. So I wrapped them in a bit of tin foil and I just threw them in the bottom of the cooking tray there just for about half an hour after we were finished. So like I said, I think the trouble was we couldn't get it down low enough in that cooking thing. I think you really need to have that drum roller down closer to your coal so that they brown up a lot more. They cook through, but they just didn't really brown or crunch up. So we threw them in a bit of tin foil. That just finished them off, so it's cooked perfectly. No fault of the thing, just my cooking sort of experience with it. But we'll go over and have a look at the chicken now, and I'll just show you how we're going to get that off. So come over here. So I've taken it off the fire, and all you do is press these two little things in again and take the top off. Grab your plate and get the chicken out. So I'll grab up a couple of bits that aren't skewered here. So this is Annie's. They look like they're bloody cooked beautifully actually. So there you go there. I'll grab mine and then we'll finish off, eh? Cheers everyone. Okay, I've got mine all served up. There it is there. I'll see if I can get in the light a bit better. Have a look at that. The bloody flies are coming out just as we're finished. But that chicken is absolutely beautiful. Cooked up bloody beautiful. I won't eat in front of you, but like I said, get all that gear from barbecue spit rotisseries, the cooking tray, the drum roller. I'll tell you about the giveaway in a second before we finish up, but I'm going to go enjoy this before it gets cold. Cheers everyone. Well, morning everyone. It's the next day after we finished tea there last night. We were just sitting down having a few drinks, and I was going to record the end of this video, and it got a little bit dark, and also had a big storm come through last night. About 11 o'clock last night. We were looking at it on the radar. Luckily we got Starlink that we can check out the apps and all that on your phone. That is one of the benefits of being able to stay connected. A lot of people say, why do you want to go away in the bush and you know, still have internet service and stuff? I haven't got it turned on at the moment right now, but when we do need it, we just turn it on and keep in touch with people. And talked to my father this morning and just said g'day to him. Always try and ring him on Sunday just to say hello. Also, it just gives you access to weather apps, things like that, because it is always important if you know that it's hot and sticky or you think you might get a storm, you can just prepare your campsite. You should always be reasonably prepared, but we always have our awning tied down and have most things sort of set up. But I put the kitchen away last night. We packed all that away because we seen the storm coming. It was absolutely massive. We could see this great big front coming through Gundawindi, up through Toowoomba, up through Dalby, come through Kingaroy, which is 65 k's away. Had a fairly big storm there. Reading a lot of posts this morning. Power was out for a fair amount of time. So we'll get home and see whether they had any hail or damage like that. But we were laying in bed about 11 o'clock last night, and I still had the Wi-Fi turned on, and we heard some claps of thunder that were absolutely sounding like they were outside our doorstep here, and the light, you could see the light underneath. Luckily with our rooftop tent, the canvas is fairly dark, so it doesn't let a lot of light in. You could still see flashes of white light around the camper and stuff like that. So I actually got out of bed, went to the toilet, and there was lightning that going off everywhere. I actually packed up the Starlink because I didn't want to have it left out, because I had it sitting on the back of the camper there running off the S.A.W. lithium battery box. I did put a little short up to day this morning too, so if you want to have a look at that just to see how I power the Starlink. I've got 3 options of power on that. I may as well talk about it. I can run it off my battery system in the FJ, off the camper as well, because I have a 350 watt inverter in the camper, a red arc one, and also with the S.A.W. battery box. That's how we stay connected. Got multiple backup possibilities with that sort of thing. But I hope I'll get back on track now. I hope you've enjoyed that little cook up with the chicken wings and the little drum roller on the Auspit. These are all Aussie made too, so you're supporting an Aussie company if you do buy these. We've had this for years, this thing. Don't use it as much as what we should. We will be now. I've still got a lot of learning to do with this little junior Auspit. It's called the Auspit Mate Junior. You can get a larger one of these. I'll see if I can put a photo up on the screen of the large one. But this is the junior. And I'll tell you a bit more about that in 2 seconds. I keep mentioning it, but I've still got a lot of learning to do with this, as in cook times, temperatures, things like that, because I didn't think cooking 2 things on that, you can fit both of these things on that rotisserie rack, but Auspit do make a little tray that's long enough to cater for these. I might have to look at buying that, because this thing here is a fraction, it's not really made for it. It worked better than putting it over the fire pit. If I just put this on its own, no trouble at all, because I would be able to put it on the spit and lower it down closer to the coals and get a lot more heat in. But because I was limited by the height of this thing here, I couldn't drop it down as low as I wanted, and I couldn't get enough heat in there to get this heated up enough to cook the potatoes like golden crunchy. It was cooking them through like it was more like steaming them. They were really sort of steamy inside, but they weren't really crunching up how I liked them. So what we did at the end, the chicken, I wanted to get the chicken down a little bit lower as well, so I could get the same effect with that and get it nice and crunchy. So I took this drum roller off, lowered the chicken down because it would fit in there on its own. Like I said, this would have fitted on there on its own as well. but I couldn't have both on there at the same time. So I wrapped the veggies up in some tin foil and sat them on the coals in the end there, and I just turned them a few times for about 15 or 20 minutes while the chicken was finishing it up. And you've seen the results. The potatoes, they were cooked on the inside, but they just needed that crunchy bit on the outside, and putting them on the coals actually did that. I do know that they will do that in this. I've seen plenty of videos, especially by Barbecue Spit Rotisseries. They have a few tutorials on how to cook things up, so check out their YouTube channel. But let's finish up now. I will, when I get that perfected, I'll show you a video and maybe a little short or something like that, and show it how it works. Getting to what I was talking about, the giveaway of this, I'm going to give one of these away. I'm pretty sure I've seen on a video there, this will fit on a 8mm spindle. So if you've got any sort of rotisserie that's got a round 8mm rotisserie on it, this will fit on it. So it doesn't have to go with the Auspit. It will fit on other things. So if you're looking to want one, I've got one to give away. I'm going to give it away as a prize. How am I going to do that? I did a live feed there a few weeks ago and mentioned it. And on this particular video right here that you're watching right now, you need to leave a comment. Doesn't matter what you write, you can just say hello, you can say enjoyed the video, whatever. But what I will do, I'm going to download one of those random comment pickers and punch the, it'll select all the comments on this video. And as long as you're liked and subscribed and leave a comment, you can be in a chance to win this. So that's how I'll do it. I'll record it when I do it so that you can see the winner, and I'll release it on my social media. And as long as you're in Australia, I can't afford to post it overseas, sorry, but anywhere in Australia, I'll package it up and post it out to you. And I might even see if I can get a shirt for you as well from SMG, one of my shirts as well. So if you want to get a shirt as well, I might put one of those in there as well in the deal. So great prize giveaway, the Auspit Mate Junior, the shirt. All you got to do, be subscribed, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll let it run for a couple of weeks. And I might put a couple of reminders up on YouTube as well to click on the link on this video, or go to this video and watch it. And that's how easy is that. Pretty fair, I think. If you've got any comments about that, about the prize giveaway, just let me know. But I think that's the fairest way to do it, rather than me just picking a comment myself. Keep it fair, let the computer pick it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the video. I hope you've enjoyed. Like always, stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to have another drink now, guys. Then I'm going to go for a walk around this beautiful campsite we're at, Kilkeven Bush Camp. I will have a video on this. I did say earlier it'll probably be before this, but I'm going to release this one first so that you can get into the competition. But make sure you check out the video that I will release on this place as well. Got a heap more coming up in the future. So thanks very much. Stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Bottoms up.